At only 29 pounds, the baby hippo was about the size of a heavy football. Hippos are normally 3 times that size at birth and very active. In the wild, hippos are born in the water, they can climb right onto their mom's back, and even nurse underwater. This little hippo had the entire team shocked. Being a preemie, the baby just lay there. She was too weak to stand and certainly couldn't climb. A first-time mother, Bibi looked at the baby with mild curiosity. There was no time to waste. The zoo's care team jumped into action. They picked up the baby and started to warm her with thick blankets. Everyone had lots of questions. What do we feed her? Should we put her in the water? How do we make her stronger? How would a hippo mom take care of a premature baby in the wild? Nobody had ever raised a premature baby hippo. If Fiona was going to survive, everybody who would be taking care of her would have to learn everything one day at a time. A team of specialized caregivers was assembled, including the zoo's hippo keepers, a nursery staff of baby animal experts, and an animal health team of veterinarians, veterinary technicians, and the zoo's nutritionist. Team Fiona was committed to saving the baby hippo's life, whatever it took. After talking it over, they decided to name the female baby hippo Fiona, after the lovable princess with the wiggly ears from the movie Shrek. The zoo decided to share Fiona's struggles with the world via social media. Everyone soon fell in love with the little hippo. They rooted for her and sent support and positive vibes her way when she needed them most. Team Fiona grew and grew. The team knew that someone had to stay with the baby around the clock, literally holding her to keep her warm. A special area in the hippo barn was set aside for the baby to live until she began to grow. The building had a heated floor, and the heat in the room was cranked up to 98 degrees to make sure she didn't get chilled. Even her little pool became a hot tub, filled with water of nearly 100 degrees. The first dilemma was getting Fiona to nurse. As is the case with all infant mammals, it would be best for Fiona to drink her mother's milk. But Bibi is huge, over 3,100 pounds, and tiny Fiona couldn't reach her to nurse. The team found the biggest breast pump on the market, but that idea didn't work. So a scientist slid under Bibi again, just like they had when they first saw Fiona in an ultrasound, and hand-milked her like a cow. The team was able to get some milk. Fiona was able to drink a little of Bibi's milk, giving her important antibodies from her mom. And the zoo nutritionist sent milk samples off for analysis to the milk repository at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. They learned for the first time that hippo milk is much higher in protein and lower in fat than human milk. So every day a special formula was mixed up and heated for Fiona to drink. But it was difficult to keep Fiona interested in feeding. And sometimes she would have a difficult time breathing. You can imagine how much Fiona did not like the oxygen tube or cannula in her nose. The zoo's nursery keepers know that the keys to raising a healthy baby animal are making sure the baby gains weight and stays hydrated. At about 1 month old, Fiona wasn't looking so good. She didn't have much energy, she wasn't eating, and even worse, she wasn't keeping down what little food she did eat. It takes a village to raise a premature hippo. Someone on the zoo staff shared